And Kevin and I are back on our wobulous journey through Skyrim, where I stumble around and Kevin points me in directions of cool loot. Yeah, alright, good, excellent. I just hit winter. I will never get it right. Oh, wrong button.
That would be bad. You should put that away.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
No, sir.
Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold.
I like how you try to be polite.
I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
Uh-oh.
Are we clear?
I lost my mouse
Not
cursor.
often, no.
There it is.
Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid.
What happened in the last few hundred
The
years?
Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid We also must make an effort to avoid...
Cause the
No
Great
one
Collapse.
is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
Are you to be trusted, Savos Arin? Tell me more about the Great Collapse.
The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
Oh. What's the...
No,
No.
We also must make an effort to... Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world
Alright, that is
being
interesting.
down on us.
I believe
Oh.
I've made myself rather clear.
She's got an arrow over her head.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to
Oh,
the
staying
Empire
right in the
bowing to your
conversations.
every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately.
Well, like a couple
Well,
million people bought
first
the
you'll
game.
need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes.
Besides,
I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class.
they just don't
Are
do
you
it.
ready to begin?
Novice robes of destruction added. Okay. I'd...
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
And
The
don't
College of
wonder-
Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located...
I want to see these things that she gave me. Novice hood. I think she gave me novice robes of destruction. Oh, my novice hood. Oh crap! I dropped it.
above the hall, and the
God, that is
Archmage's
so
quarters
disrespectful.
above that. While
Oh, thanks for that novice hood.
Yeah, you know what? Let me just click on it. Novice Hood. See,
Armor 0. That's where
yeah,
it's
well,
at.
I already have the Necromancer robes at 75% faster mana, so I guess this is probably...
All you're doing is casting distractions.
Technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied.
Come on!
Thus, I run the day-to-day operations.
Ugh.
Now, if you'll please follow me.
No, no, I'm not the Pillsbury Doughboy!
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Oh my god, I'm the Assassin's Creed cat. Come on, let's take a nice little walk together. I wanna hold your hand.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
You gotta smoke less, man. Your voice is getting hurt. Drink some honey tea, Enthier.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Come on. Look at this, isn't this cool? I can change direction in air! And that's not
Our
magic.
newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
You little rebel.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
What are you talking about?
Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to.
Damn. What's your problem with Feralda?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks.
Yeah, I
But
especially
she's
love
not
your
going to get the
chin.
better of me. Well, it won't work, I tell you. Until next time.
That's it? I just have a dialogue tree where I find out she's a bitch? I'm going into the hall. Unreal.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Ice crispy. You don't want to find hat?
No, I don't want fine hats or fine clothes. Oh, found some gold. Whoa. Lighting my gold on fire.
You're just quick on the draw.
I'm so naughty, I'm like stealing all the shit from my own room.
I mean, how could you? It's your stuff. Ooh, gasp.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
I wish you could jump up.
Where is she?
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Swinging swords, harvesting berries.
I let you handle swords.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Bingo.
Woo! Ba-da-da-da-dum. Just listen to Tolf, dear.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not in question. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
In Skyrim, you'll be doing it in under 100 hours.
Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
I don't know.
He agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
Wow.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. Wow. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic.
And drain the shit out of
I'll
magicka.
teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I have a ward spell, but I've never really used it.
That's what this lesson is for. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you. Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar? That's what this lesson is. Now, if you'll just stand over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
Which one is wards?
It's in restoration.
Now, cast the ward spell. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing the ward.
Oh.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Saarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity.
Now we're on to an actual
I
quest.
suggest we meet there in a few hours
Sit and wait
and
quest.
see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine...
Alright, Danian, let's do it! Just the Dragonborn going on a run! Jump! Boom! 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 Run! Jump! harvesting. What?
Press T.
Ooh. Oh, I've always wondered how to do this.
And here we all are.
Bam.
Shall we step inside?
This is better than sitting around talking about
It's
magic.
always
don't you think?
encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Alright.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Follow Tolf, dear. Open the Saarthal excavation.
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
Saarthal was one of the earliest known settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Saarthal. This is an exciting opportunity for... Well, are there any questions before we begin? We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Woo! Hey, what are we looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find.
Is that really a
And
reason
if
I like
along
it?
the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
Books. Stone flesh.
Better than oak flesh.
Maybe I can offload some of my jank. I don't care about.
You should get rid of it.
I have like all these robes that I don't need.
Necromental robes. Black mage robes.
Oh, there it is. Wait, how are the black mage robes better than necromancer robes?
They sell for more because the necromancer robes are like bad. They have a bad image. You can make them.
Oh. Got all this gold.
All right then.
I'm not so sure we should be here.
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
Oops. Cat vision.
This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
I find it hard to believe this
Please
excavation
be careful
was
here.
approved.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. Now, let's see. What shall we have the rest of?
Can you imagine what it was like
Very little
here
nice.
so long ago? The first man, Tamriel.
Anything designed to keep us all right, everyone. Let's be careful.
I wanna be an archmage. Cat vision. Oh!
I'll be amazed if we find anything useful here.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here.
You got it?
Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
All right.
All right, then.
Look, they're marked.
Look at that. It's enchanted. Okay, good. Wow. Ugh.
Surprise.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, this would be locked.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
A barrel. Let's see. What was the name of that necklace? Saarthal. Hey.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spells have?
I don't know.
They're gonna be dead things.
Hey, you can just let me play. You don't have to just like let me know. Ooh, can I like blast her in here? What was that last one?
I'm not sure what to expect here. Well, would you look at that? Why in the world would this be sealed off?
Come on.
What is this place?
Come on!
Hold, Mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped.
Oh, God.
Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you.
What if I burn?
This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then.
Yeah, hallucination
What
was
just
talking.
happened?
Some sort of ghost or apparition.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything.
Wow.
Can you tell me more about what you saw?
Must be.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful.
Let's rattle up the
Who knows
dead!
what we're going to find.
What's the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Why is the Psijic Order contacting me?
I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. All right then.
Oh my god, I'm so much more powerful than you, buddy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Some bone meal? That's some good stuff. Oh,
This is simply fascinating.
I had no idea you could ever put a spell away. I just like aimed and blasted in the wrong direction.
You have to defend yourself.
Be prepared to loot everything. I'm prepared.
This is simply fascinating.
I like how you took damage from hitting the wall.
This is simply fascinating.
Flame at your neck! Lightning! Nice. Chop him up! Chop him up! Bone meal, potion of stamina, some arrows.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before.
Really? Because this is pretty much all I've seen in my limited experience, man.
There's closer inspection. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I need to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever the vision of yours mentioned. If it is truly dangerous, careful.
Alright, do I have that? Double casting? Yeah.
On ahead.
Oops.
Sure and catch up with you before long.
Saarthal! Stay a while. What do you want? Alright, I'm gonna loot this hallway and then saving it and breaking it. Actually doing a quest. Aw, yeah. Ooh, I love fat loot. Alright, I'm segmenting this cleanly.